right, everybody. Welcome. Nah, fuck that.
All right, everybody.
Woo! No, okay. Let's try that again. Hey, what's up? We gotta spin some things on the ones and
New song for the Doobie Brothers.
Sorry, I was trying to do a morning zoo farting sound, but it was very unsuccessful.
Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories, hotties, and constant disappointments, naughties. Here are your hosts, Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty. I'm Slice Hicks.
I'm Dwight Slappe.
And my name is Michael Beck.
Well, welcome back this week, or if you're a first-time listener, welcome. We're glad to have you here. So I hate to kick things off on a sour note, but...
I love starting the show this way. I'm so sorry you're listening to the program, audience.
Just, welcome. This is what we do. This is how it rolls. But we got some bad news today. We lost the Prince of Darkness today. Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and you know me, if you don't know me, I like to do my topics about one of two things: something topical or something I can eat. So today we'll go topical, and unless it's the head of a bat, then I'm going to say
terrible.
What is your hottiest Ozzy Osbourne or Black Sabbath song? And
why would you choose this with Michael Jerome Beck?
Because that's exactly why. This is entertainment, friend. He goes last, so he's got... better get to Googling, Beck. You better get to Googling.
I was about to say I have 8 minutes to find the title of a single Black Sabbath song. So
in your mind, how does this segment go? Do we name songs, sing a small part of it?
Last week, if I had to do hottiest doppelganger for myself, Michael Jerome Beck is going to do hottiest Black Sabbath or Ozzy Osbourne song. It's called Revenge. So
fair.
You can message Crystal on your phone right now and say, tell me your top three. She's got one. I know she does. So I'll kick things off, and I'll take it nice and slow to bide you some time. So I'm going to choose a little song a little different from old Ozzy's repertoire, Changes. That was with Black Sabbath, and it was a nice ballad, you know? You think of a metal band and everything, you think of these things, Iron Man, Paranoid, all that. You know what? They took it slow. One of their bandmates was going through divorce. Very heartfelt song, very different. It's, it's just...
So it was like a change?
It was a change. That's right. See, so many levels, so many layers. They just
one level. One level.
Hey,
I'm just learning from Wikipedia.org that Ozzy Osbourne is English. I didn't know that.
All right, it's gonna be a good show, everybody. Buckle up.
I assume, like everything terrible, he's American.
Yeah, man. I mean, change. But Changes is truly a great song, and if you're not familiar, check that out. But also, it's lent itself to some great covers, as so many Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath songs have. Charles Bradley, if you're not familiar, go out, and he did a great cover of this song. It was dedicated to his mother, as opposed to
Ozzy's mother or his mother?
No, his own mother. The bandmate of Ozzy, who the song originated from, was going through a divorce. So, you know, I don't know.
Was it a happy divorce?
Well, I don't know. You see, I need you to give some input here, Dwight. Is this song a relatable thing? As a resident expert, is this
in divorce?
In divorce, you are a resident expert in divorce.
And English people.
It's as divorce songs go. It's right behind the entire Blood on the Tracks Dylan album. It's Blood on the Tracks, then it's Changes, then Fleetwood Mac Rumors. It's in that order.
See, it's a good one. In other words. What about you?
I actually, in my life, have purchased one Ozzy Osbourne album. And I say purchased, I meant when we were all joining those clubs growing up and never intending to pay for the music.
Oh, yeah.
What was that called?
Columbia House.
Columbia House, that's right.
Yes.
I got the No More Tears album, which had a bunch of radio hits on it. But I like the title track, No More Tears, as my favorite Ozzy Osbourne song.
Absolutely. That's a great choice.
I don't feel particularly strong about it, Slice.
Sure. I get it. But this Ozzy's an icon, so I had to, it's topical, and you guys were getting burnt out on me picking food things, so I figure if I pick enough topical things that you guys hate, you'll let me go back to the food stuff without criticism.
This category was almost who's your hottiest dead celebrity you'd like to eat.
Thought about it. Orson Welles every time.
He's been dead for quite a while. I don't know.
All those fish sticks he ate, that preserved his body.
Well, and all that Paul Masson wine that's really...
He's dry aged. He's just dry aged.
I was not expecting a young Ozzy Osbourne to be quite so dreamy. Based on... really a real smoke show here. I
tell you what I like about Ozzy. Not so much the music, because the music is what it is. But every time I heard a story about... him meeting Paul McCartney, because he was such a big Beatles fan, he'd become just like a little fanboy. And I love the idea of the Prince of Darkness, the guy who bit the head off the bat and everything, running into a beetle and almost peeing himself.
Right?
He has an album called Blizzard of Oz.
You're goddamn right he does.
Yes, he does. Welcome to the party, my friend. See?
Blizzard of Oz. Like that's enough. He could have retired right then. That's
just Beck, I think we should use debate, like college debate rules, where you were just supposed to take a side of an argument or whatever. Beck, I think you should just pick a title and tell us why you love that song so much.
That works.
That sounds great. All right, so let's go to my favorite album of his, Blizzard of Oz.
All right.
And I have to. Oh my! I'm trying to find. Here we go. All right.
Don't pick
my favorite song. Oh my God! This is
important. I know it's hard to pick one.
Oh well, obviously. I love Mr. Crowley. Which is
solid choice, phenomenal choice.
Yeah, I mean, and like its tie-in to Downton Abbey is really.
A lot of people say the whole series is based on that song.
It's sad when Matthew Crowley dies in that automobile accident. Spoilers for. But I think that Ozzy Osbourne takes the grief that they feel in Downton Abbey over not having a clear heir to the estate anymore, and that the estate might go to some stranger. And Ozzy really channels that grief, as their pre-World War I, upstairs, downstairs, dignified societies collapsing all around them. Really, only Black Sabbath can give them that quiet, winsome dignity that they really need.
When Mr. Crowley died, that was a Black Sabbath. I think it was a Sunday. I think we all remember. Beck, can you say Ozzy's last name one more time?
Please.
Ozzy Osbourne?
Time for Hottie number 2. Our Hottie number 2 category is, what is your hottiest Ronnie James Dio song? Everybody.
Rainbow in the dark. Rainbow in the dark.
Beck, Ronnie James Dio is the guy that took over for Ozzy once he was kicked out of Black Sabbath. So that was a joke just for Slice.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's get to our actual hottie category. A guy that works with my significant other, Leanne, recently drove a couple of hours for his birthday celebration to eat at Rack's in Ironton, Ohio, which I thought didn't exist anymore. So my
Ironton?
well, that was an upset.
The earth swallowed it up. We're better off.
I assumed Ironton and Portsmouth and New Boston would all destroy themselves with. I was going to say a race war, but really it's like who's the whitest. Like they're fighting it. Anyway,
the audience will be delighted to know we've stumbled into our favorite recurring segment, regional geography of the tri-state. Not that tri-state.
what is your hottiest store or restaurant that no longer exists? Mine is going to be Hill's, which was a department store when I was growing up. There was one less than 2 blocks from me. You had to go through a chain link fence. Luckily, we cut a hole in it to hop through a parking lot to go to the mall that was near my house. And we didn't have a Toys R Us anywhere close to Charleston, West Virginia as a kid. So Hills is where the toys are, which was a slogan of theirs. Every Christmas, you would get a huge insert in the Sunday paper listing all of the brand new toys available for Christmas. This was a big day every year. And they would set out the toys in dioramas. So you're not just looking at the USS Flag, the giant aircraft carrier that none of us could afford, the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier that cost whatever, $100 in 1985. But it was set up. You could touch it with your hands. If you reached under the little plastic casing, they had it. You had to pull it up and touch it. You had to pull up the plastic casing and reach your little tiny carny hand in and touch it. But they had He-Man set up. They had like little cliffs and mountains and He-Men on every different level. Like, I was never going to accomplish any of this, but it made me need these action figures more and more. Plus, as a chubby kid, they had an icy machine. I love me a cola icy. Great hot dogs, popcorn. The place smelled great. And they had other stuff like clothes and medicine, stuff that, I mean, as an 8-year-old, I didn't need, or I didn't think I needed. I did need clothes, as it turned out. I was sent home more than once.
Well, yeah, Hills was magical.
Do you guys have any Hills experiences?
Oh, absolutely. Hills was the best. It was like nowadays, if you go to like any of these retailers that don't have memberships, you're getting like a Subway or a McDonald's or something, and it's really extremely subpar McDonald's and Subway inside like of your Walmart or whatever. But Hills had their own little cafe there, and you got the hot dogs, you got the popcorn. It was all good. Like, we have currently a Sam's Club membership, and I'm like, oh, it's decent, it's a good price, and it was a good price at Hills. Why'd they do away with that? If I want McDonald's, I'll go to a McDonald's. Bring me those hot dogs, give me this, like, give me your popcorn. Like,
yeah, don't outsource that.
Yeah, don't outsource that. Just come on. Hills was great though. You're right, and like, yeah, the whole little catalog around the holidays and everything that had all the different toys, and it's truly magical. Not even a full catalog, but it was like a big ad that came in your newspaper, and
yes,
so good.
I remember that. Yeah. And boys, if what you're interested in is a fine quality hot dog, when you go to any sort of retail establishment, Costco is the place to go.
We don't have any around
West Virginia.
This neck of the wood. Yeah.
Yep. Close to West Columbus, Ohio.
There's one about an hour and a half away from my lovely wife Crystal, voice of Two Hotties and a Naughty, and me, and I often look forward to that hot dog the whole way there.
It's a treat, and only $1.50 for a hot dog and a soda. Like, you can't beat that.
Yes,
I would
yeah,
live there. Yeah.
Yeah, you could honestly live there. It's
I make up for it by spending like $1,100 every time I go to Costco. So
that's how they get you.
yeah.
We just bought a pergola from Poor Man's Costco, aka Sam's Club. So that's what we have here nearby. So, but yeah, they also serve hot dogs, and they are fine all beef franks. But yeah,
Now,
they don't-
Slice.
Yeah.
I know what a pergola is, but can you explain it to Beck?
Yes. Okay. So see, what happens is, let's see. Okay, it's just a structure you put up, and it's got.
When a gazebo and a vineyard
Yeah,
love each other very much,
yes,
they give
thank
each other
you.
a special hug.
Yeah, I
And
was
that
trying to think of
produces
two.
a pergola.
Damn it, you're good. I was trying to think of the two things to mate to create a pergola, but you knocked it out of the park. Gazebo.
So,
Damn.
so Beck, your store is of course Pergola Hut.
The Pergola Palace.
Oh no. Pergola Hut had the better quality. You're overpaying at Pergola Palace.
That's true.
So my favorite place that no longer exists is I'm going to go in a different non-food direction, sadly. Value City. Value City was a place that when I was a little boy, I absolutely hated. Hated going to Value City. But then when I got a little older and, had some disposable income of my own and transportation and a bunch of weirdo friends who also enjoyed dressing up and stuff like that, Value City was great because you could go and buy like a lavender tuxedo and a top hat for $18. And there you go. There you have your pastime for a weekend. It's great.
Now there's still Value City furniture, right?
Yes,
Those still
I believe
exist?
that there is still Value City furniture.
LVCF.
Furniture is not as much fun though.
No, I hear that if you wear clothes you bought at old Value Cities, they will give you a discount on the furniture, though.
Yeah, I guess in Old Value City, maybe a good comparison would be it was like a big Marshalls or a big, what's the other one? TJ Maxx?
Yeah, but didn't they have like a grocery section too, Value City? Like a small snack section or something?
I just always thought Value City.
Now we're just old men thinking about stores. That's all this we are. We're just
Everyone is riveted. They're on the edge of their seat listening.
I swear I bought hard candy there once.
The strawberry ones.
Yeah.
I always thought Value City was just like Bizarro Big Lots, is what I was.
Yeah, Big Lots has food, right?
Right, Big Lots you can get.
Big
food,
Lots has food. Well, but also at TJ Maxx or a Marshalls, like they have at least one weird food aisle where you can go and buy like weird canisters of multicolored pasta or
Or candy that's always kiwi flavored for some reason.
Yes, yeah. Chocolate that isn't very good. Yeah.
Slice, what's your store?
Well, it's not a store, as you may have
Oh,
guessed.
here we
It's a
go.
store or restaurant, baby.
Yum, yum,
But
yum,
you
tum,
know, hey, me, your boy, I love some Mexican food, and I also love that Tex-Mex. I'm bringing the true king of Tex-Mex back. Cheese. That's right. Cheese, the one and only. And there's rumor going around that Cheese is trying to make a comeback. And
I think it's
I'm here
more than a
for it.
rumor, friend.
Are they back? Are they back?
I think it's officially back.
Oh, this is like the Michael Jordan of food. It's coming back, and it's going to win 3 more championships with that fried ice cream. Because the first time I had that fried ice cream, it blew my mind. I was not lactose intolerant when I last had this. I'm hoping that that Lactaid comes up with a super serum that I can take so that I can once again behold the beauty that is the Chi-Chi's fried ice cream.
Lactaid locks you in a container, Captain America style.
That's it.
Chi-Chi's is coming back, and it's going to be like every other fucking thing from the 80s and 90s that's come back. Like Frasier, it's going to be a huge disappointment. It's going to be the
shit on Value City Furniture or whatever you said. Stupid kiwi ice candy. Let me let me live in forever.
You used to think that Chi-Chi's, was classy and high-end with its Noel Coward-esque banter, and then it comes back and it's just the same garbage.
It's just a taco shell of itself.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for this week's Naughty. Or I guess this episode's Naughty, I should say, because someday when we expand into daily broadcasts of Two Hotties and a Naughty, I'll want to make sure that this episode still ages well. So anyway, my category is selected specifically to honor Slice. Slice, goddammit. You were... Stabbed me in the back with that Ozzy Osbourne bullshit. But my category is what is your naughtiest vegetable? I know that several of us on this podcast have made a little journey in life, going from liking zero vegetables to liking some vegetables. And I
thank you.
I've always been a pretty pro vegetable guy, and also have a broad range of foods I enjoy, which is difficult to guess if you know me in person. But what I don't care for very much are onions. If the onions are being like sauteed because they go into a thing, like various stews, soups, chilies, sauteed ducks, things of that nature. The onions are great there, and I understand what onions contribute, and that's okay. I'll eat around the grilled or sauteed onions, but like if I have onions on a raw onion on a sandwich, always scrape that nonsense off. Onion on a salad, I hope it's still in the rings, because if it's all chopped up, like I'm just gonna sort of push the leaves of that salad around, because I don't want to risk getting a disgusting raw onion with its skin, and sometimes there's little stringiness there. It's just awful.
I agree. I don't like onions. I mean, I think I love things that are cooked with onions, but I don't want those onions in there once I start eating.
You freaking weak wimps. You guys, this is pathetic. I didn't know I was on a podcast with two 5-year-olds. Here I am. Give me all those onions. Slice them up. Put them raw on that burger. I'll eat it like an apple. I don't care.
No,
Red,
don't do that.
White, yellow. I'll eat all those onions. Green. Chop those bad boys up. Those little green onions. Put them on there. Oh, give me all those onions, baby. What about garlic? Do you guys like garlic?
Yeah, I like garlic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love garlic. Yeah.
Ah, you thought you had us, didn't you?
Well, I'm just checking. You guys can stick around a little bit. You grew to 8 years old now, so.
Man. Beck, will you eat an onion ring? Will you eat an onion ring?
I had kept onion rings in my pocket, not literally, but I kept onion rings in my pocket because I knew someone would bring them up. And the answer to that is sometimes. Sometimes I can enjoy an onion ring.
That's right. Same.
Yeah, because I like things that are deep fried.
Battered and fried, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went on a date once, and the woman ordered deep fried mushrooms, and then proceeded to peel all of the deep fried mushrooms, throw the mushrooms away, and just eat the bread.
What a psychopath. I hope that was the only date. Did you get, how many more dates were there?
No. Doesn't that sound like my type?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So was it several years?
It felt like it.
I don't know if it's more disturbing that she ate it, if she ate the breading, or if she would have just eaten the mushrooms. Like, what? Because
I think the breading is more disturbing. There's a million things. You just go drive through Long John Silver's and ask for a thing of the Krispies or whatever. Like, come on. Like, oh, yeah. Well, I love a lot of vegetables. Now, there was one I gave a bad rap to for a very long time, and that was okra. And that was because I think I just didn't really have okra prepared very well. Because, again, that's one where if it's fried well, done right.
I was just going to say, speaking of things that are great deep fried, okra.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on vacation one year down in South Carolina and had it prepared properly, and I changed my tune on that. But what I will never change my tune on is that foul beast that is known as celery. Fuck celery. Celery is the grossest shit ever. I don't care what anybody says.
You took mine.
Like, sorry. Well, pays to go first.
I back up.
It's so inoffensive. What do you object to about celery?
Do you want to just pet your cat and take the hairs off of it and put it in your mouth? Because that's what those strings in celery are like. It's terrible. It's the worst texture possible. The crunch is nice, but it doesn't make up for those extremely offensive strands. It's just, gag reflex, man. It's like poorly strung green beans, but worse. It's just the worst. And the only way to make it tolerable, people are out here putting peanut butter and raisins on it, calling it ants on a log. Sorry. Yes. You can put a lipstick on a pig, but that still sucks. It's garbage. I don't want it. I don't want celery. The only way I will tolerate celery if it's cut up and like cooked to shit in some soup and it's so soft I don't even detect like the strings. I don't even detect the celery because yes, it's watery. There's barely flavor. There is a little flavor there. Celery seeds are fine, but no, celery itself sucks.
But Slice, when you have buffalo wings, what's your crisp, refreshing side vegetable?
Nothing. I say save that shit. I don't want it. I don't need anything. I'm going to enjoy these wings. It's not like sushi. I don't need my ginger. I don't need that. Just give me the freaking wings.
When you go to a wing restaurant and the server says, "Would you like celery or carrots?" the correct answer is shut up. When they ask you, "Do you want ranch or blue cheese?" you go, "I ordered wings. They are already sauced, everyone. I don't need extracurricular sauce on my wings."
I want French fries. That's all I want with these wings.
Yes.
Exactly. That's it.
And then I would like a ramekin of the wing sauce to dip my fries in. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You took celery. You took celery from me. Another a big reason, celery brings nothing to the table. It doesn't do anything for you vitamin-wise or anything for your body, which is why my number 2 answer is fucking lettuce. Get out of here, lettuce. It's because everything that has lettuce would be better with spinach or arugula. Every single thing.
I'm not holding
water. I can hold some water. Not like I used to. I have to get up several times a night.
Lettuce, especially like an iceberg lettuce, though, which I understand is like your low end lettuce, but like it has a crispness and a crunch that neither spinach nor arugula have, though.
That's when you add potato chips.
Exactly. It's not science,
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Do I have to think of everything?
Get those wavy lays, crush them up, throw some on that bad boy. Now you got the best salad.
You just sprinkle some diced celery over that salad. And there you go.
Barf
You
city.
asked for double croutons. Double croutons fix almost every salad.
There's your crunch. There's your flavor. It's everything.
So I know I keep bringing up celery, but I have to say this before we get too much further away from it. Boys, I'm sure we have talked about in Sullivan that my father's family used to own a celery plantation in Florida in the 1920s.
I did not know this.
This is all sound familiar, but I used to drink a lot.
He has a shoebox full of postcards that the various members of his family would send to each other. Like when they were in Florida, they would send them back to Bell Fountain, Ohio, where ancestral Becks come from. And several of those postcards are profoundly, disturbingly racist. But many of the postcards are very beautiful and have a bunch of cool, 1920s color work. I don't know exactly how the lithography works. Anyway, I have inherited none of that celery money. I don't know where it went. But yeah, every year there used to be a delegation of men from my family who would drive to goddamn Florida to oversee a celery harvest.
So you don't know where the celery money went. Have you seen the price of celery in your grocery store? I'm just going to go ahead and say there was no celery money to begin with.
I like how your family drove past orange grove after orange grove and say, that's the easy way out.
Give me them water sticks. Give me them stringy water sticks, baby. This is where the future lies.
The savvy investor is buying Florida real estate in the 1920s. That's our show for today. Thanks for listening. If you liked what you heard, leave us a review on, boys, where can they review the show? Instagram? Can you review things on Instagram?
YouTube
the show is
would
on
be great.
Instagram. YouTube, yes. Review the program on YouTube.
iTunes,
we
YouTube,
also
Spotify, everywhere.
We put up TikTok videos if you're young and hip and with it.
Yeah,
I thought
like
TikTok was illegal now. Wasn't it banned?
No, I made some calls.
Bring it back, just like Chi-Chi's.
Kelsey Grammer, the new voice of TikTok. That was a complicated throwback, listener. I'm sorry. And it wouldn't be the show if we didn't have an apology to you in every single segment.
It's joking time.
It's joking time.
That's our show for today. Thanks for listening.
We'll be back next. It's choking time again.
Joking time all
Why
the
is it
time.
always choking time?
We don't know anything else.
Someone help me! It's choking time.
Oh,
But come back next week.
I
Maybe
had
we'll
that
choke
celery-
less.
if I had that celery money, I wouldn't have to do this show.
We'll be back next week. Bye.
What? Oh. All right.
We
Have
are-
a great week, and we'll hopefully see you next week. But after this,
Thanks
I don't
for
know.
listening. We love you.
I'm going through changes.
Thank you for listening. This has been Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories and constant disappointments, as hosted by Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe. Editing and production by Michael Sullivan. Our theme is Handel's Entrance of the Queen of Sheba for two oboes, strings, and Continuo allegro, as performed by the Advent Chamber Orchestra. Crystal Howe speaking.